Hello and welcome to Witham's presentation on reinventing your business with Microsoft Office 365 and Dynamics 365. My name's Christina Barea, and I'm on the Software and Technology team. I'm here to walk you through this presentation on how to leverage Microsoft's cloud solutions for your business. Let's take a look at a typical business today using Office 365 tools. Businesses are faced with unique challenges. Things are moving at very quick paces. Change is inconstant. And business owners and team members of a business are constantly challenged to be more productive and communicate better and more efficiently. In our example, we're going to go through 3 different profiles and look at how the Office 365 tools can make their role a little bit easier. Traditional configurations in a business include multiple pieces of siloed software that doesn't speak to each other. This means that business owners and team members are required to log into multiple pieces of software, incur multiple license costs, and find ways to share data across those pieces of software that otherwise don't speak to each other. As you can imagine, this presents a wide series of challenges. First question is, are we working with accurate data? How old is the information that we're looking at? If I have to log into an accounting software and then into another inventory tracking software and ultimately another CRM software, then questions arise as to which is the most up-to-date database of information. That's a great question. We really don't know. So as a business owner, the challenge is to always be mindful to ask questions if we're working in siloed situations of which information is the most accurate data and information for the decision I need to make today. In addition to that, a business owner may be looking at how to communicate across the team members in the organization using the tools that are available in these siloed situations. That may mean that we're using a document management software, an Excel or in a spreadsheet, and or maybe some internal communication chat tools. All of those present their own series of challenges in terms, again, of accuracy and being able to share information from one area to another. So how does Office 365 solve that problem? Actually, it's quite creative. So by using a unified platform, what we're doing is we're being able to access the same data and information. It all goes into a single repository. We call that a single source of truth. From the single source of truth, the different users and their roles and the purpose of their communication or their function at the moment can change, but still always access the latest and greatest information that's available. As you can see here in our example, our business owner now has a circle which represents the unified data and information that they have access to from wherever they might be. She's holding onto a tablet, apparently. It could be a mobile phone or any device. It could be a laptop or a desktop computer. The point is that this business owner has access to that information wherever they might be. And because that information is communicating amongst all of the different apps on the cloud solution itself, then we're always working with the latest information available, making it easy to make informed decisions wherever the business owner might be and to track what productivity looks like within the organization itself. Let's dig in a little bit deeper with the role of the business owner and the fact that this business owner is on the move always. So in this example, what we have is a business owner who receives an email from a client requesting information about whether or not a product is available in stock and if it can be delivered by a certain time. The business owner can easily go into their Dynamics environment right from the email and generate a quote. The quote itself will ping the inventory levels and find out if the item, the SKU, is actually available in stock and give a prediction as to what the delivery date might look like, or if it needs to go to production. The advantage of working with a unified system, a source of truth, a unified database, is that when the email comes in, the CRM is automatically picking up on the profile for that particular client. It reads the email, pulls the data from the CRM, triggers to the business owner that this is one of our preferred clients, and the business owner can right from there take a look at what the profile for the client is, including any special terms for sales and delivery that they may have agreed upon previously. The business owner is able to take a look right from that email and generate, like I said before, the auto quote. The quote itself will ping the inventory levels and determine what's available on hand and if something needs to be sent to production. From there, the business owner can easily respond to the email, giving an estimate to the client and or a commitment for a delivery date. If that all works out well and isn't agreed upon, we can automatically convert that quote into a sales order and go ahead and trigger the manufacturing production process and or the delivery. All of that from a unified platform, which makes it easy. So no longer do we have to log into multiple pieces of software, call up somebody and ask them what were the terms that we agreed upon with this particular client or with the vendor. It's all available right there at your fingertips. Makes it easy to make informed decisions. Our next example is the sales representative. Similar to a business owner, a sales representative has a variety of requirements to have access to accurate data on pretty quick timelines. The sales representative may get a phone call from a client who on the phone wants to know if a particular SKU is available and if they can have it delivered by a certain date, much like the example that we had with the business owner. So imagine if the sales rep had to log into an inventory tracking software as well as a CRM to figure out what were the terms that were agreed upon for this particular client and if that particular SKU is available on hand. They don't have to. Using a unified system and this cloud solution, the sales representative, wherever they might be, whether it's in the office or on the road, is able to answer that question immediately while the client is on the call. In another situation, the sales representative may get an email just like the business owner did. And it says, I would like to have another 15 of those chairs. And the sales representative from the email can pull the data from the CRM, which contains all of the client's profile, their contact information, their history, all the orders that they have placed, and any preferred terms that have been agreed upon. Have that information available at their fingertips while they're also generating that quote, which will ping the inventory levels to find out if the SKU is available on hand. If for any reason it's not available and there's a delay in delivery, they're able to communicate that immediately to the client and set expectations quickly and reasonably. So the sales representative is empowered with really great tools to make decisions quickly. Now, because this is a cloud-based solution, your sales representative can also make these decisions whether they're on the phone or via email or in person, wherever they might be. They can access all the information that's contained on Business Central or Dynamics 365 straight from their mobile device, enabling them to make sales wherever they might be. Another thing that a sales representative might be able to leverage in a cloud environment on Dynamics or Business Central or Office 365 is the ability to work with tools that are on this solution themselves, this platform. So let's say that this sales representative does get that email and has a question to their manager about a particular extra benefit or an extra discount that the sales representative would like to extend to this particular client for, let's say there's a promotion that's happening. By using workflows, which are also a feature available in your O365 environment, they may be able to generate a request for a special discount simply by working with a workflow, which will generate an email right back to the manager who from their email itself can simply click approve or disapprove and get an immediate response to the sales representative. Alternatively, if not using workflows, you could also use Teams chat. Chatting helps you to communicate with your team members and collaborate more efficiently and more productively outside of an email environment. Our third example is the role of the accountant, who has to generate a variety of financial reports, do entries into the journal and general ledger, reconcile statements at the end of the month, and so on. So, as you can imagine, gaining access to the most recent and current information in terms of sales orders and invoices is extremely important to do their job and to generate those reports accurately. In a unified system, we no longer have to wait for salespeople or for different departments to send information, send invoices, or send orders, or send documents over to the accountant to have them manually entered into the general ledger. Instead, it's automatically done. An accountant is now empowered to close out the month very quickly, just at the click of a button, or to see the status of an open invoice or close an invoice when a payment is received. It's super easy to do when all of the moving pieces of the organization are speaking to each other and all sit on the same platform. In addition to doing month-end closings and journal entries, as you can imagine, financial reports are super important. A business owner may ask the accountant to generate a profit and loss statement to take a look and see how the business is doing overall, or if they're trying to reach out for some funding or they're applying for any type of benefits. So as you can imagine, financial statements are important for a variety of different reasons. Imagine if the accountant had to wait for data to be sent over from the sales team or from the production team in order to understand where the business is in terms of cash flow and capital investments. So at the moment, the accountant, what they can do is simply run those reports. Those reports will automatically ping all of the different tracking systems and generate an up-to-date real-time status reflection of what the organization looks like. Another aspect an accountant may be working on in terms of financial reporting is analytics. On the O365 Office 365 Dynamics Business Central platform, we have access to the Power Apps. The most commonly used in financial areas is the Power BI. This app allows business owners, accountants, and other key stakeholders to run reports and crunch data, slice and dice it in whichever way they'd like to see. It takes reporting and analytics to the next level. Power BI apps can be customized and tailored to your needs so that you can generate the reports that are most important to you. Overall, we've looked at 3 different profiles that might be in a typical business, from business owner, sales representative, to accountant, each with their own unique responsibilities and roles that they play and requirements in terms of data and process. On the cloud environment of Office 365, including Business Central and/or Dynamics, our businesses and organizations are able to run smoothly and efficiently by leveraging communication tools, reporting tools, financial tools, manufacturing and tracking tools, all which sit on a unified database, a single source of truth, so that any particular role in the organization can access real-time information quickly from wherever they might be. This is the future state of doing business. We have gone through many changes recently, and more businesses are going up into the cloud than ever before. The need to make informed decisions quickly is accelerating. There's no longer time and space in competition to take time and log into disparate systems of software to access data and information to make those decisions. Accelerate the growth of your business by bringing your organization onto a cloud environment, a unified system, so that you can make those decisions and move your business forward quickly. Thank you for tuning in today. It's been my pleasure to walk you through a preliminary introduction to the Office 365, Microsoft Dynamics 365, and Business Central 365 cloud-based solution. If you'd like additional assistance, please feel free to get in touch with the software and technology team at Witham using any of the contact information provided. Thanks again, and have a great day.